Oh, rolling na. Nasa after na tayo.
Alright! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! We are back here at the SBR Nameless Podcast. New Year now. Wala pa rin kami
Episode number...
Check natin. We are at episode 10.
Kala nyo, wala na kami, no?
Oh, marami
busy na sa
actually,
bakasyon.
marami nagtatanong pare. Ano nangyari sa inyo? Ba't nawala kayo? Kala nila.
Wala, Christmas break.
One season wonder. Hindi.
No, just a Christmas break. You know, so many things happening at once. It's hard to get people together.
Yeah. Pero syempre,
Bakasyon na.
pare, let's talk about our special guest naman ngayon. Syempre.
Alright!
2025.
Now, one of the most prolific coaches in the swimming community.
The best.
The best. Ako may mga magtataka pag sinabi na the best.
Oh, eh, lahat
Pero
naman-
the best.
Diba? We call it as it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, si Coach Betsy has been coaching for more than 10 years.
Yes.
No?
Yeah,
Nagpa-coach ako sa kanya noon. Nasaktan ako. Pero okay, it's a good way. Very analytical person and very positive.
Positive ba?
And hardworking, you know.
Yung natakot daw sa kanya si Aleta, nagpa-coach yung asawa ko sa kanya. Siya, parang all out ka, 100 meters.
Pero basically, if you're a triathlete or just getting into swimming, you really want to improve your swim. You really want to know how to do it efficiently because swimming is all about efficiency. You go to Coach Betsy.
And also,
And once you know how to swim efficiently, then she will make you swim a lot.
A lot.
And one of the best organizers, syempre.
Sulit yung ano. Sulit yung 1.5 hours mo sa pool.
So when it comes to open water races, pare.
Yeah, and when it comes to open water races, she
Who
is
else?
the SwimJunkie.
SwimJunkie, may pa-t-shirt pa talaga.
Ang ganda.
Ang ganda ng salubong ng natin, pare. And also, special guest din.
And our special guest from dance, the SUUNTO brand head, Ish. Dance.
Welcome. So first time natin mag-global header, pare ah.
Di ba?
Hindi, yung dalawa yung guest natin sa bahay.
Hindi pa dati.
Hindi pa, wala pa.
Okay. Kaya
Wala
siksik
pa.
tayo dun sa premiere.
Oo, kaya nalaro ka na rin. Separate episode ko sila. Okay, anyway, start tayo kay kanino. Sinong gusto mo? Kay Betsy na
Coach
muna.
Betsy. So Coach, tell me, how did you get started swim coaching?
Yeah.
Swim
You
coach.
still remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So long.
Yeah, I do. But you're right. It's been a long time. I started when I did triathlon. Then I started looking at my teammates, the way they swam.
And you couldn't help it.
Yes.
It bothered you.
Yeah, that's why the SwimJunkie logo has these big eyes, the tarsier eyes.
Tarsier.
anytime-
Bakit tarsier?
Because when I see my teammates swim, the eyes get
Ah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
That's the story behind the tarsier for SwimJunkies.
But how come no one called you Tarsier?
Oh my God. Kasi.
Never got to me at least. Sa dami na chismis na.
So, you really wanted to improve your teammates' swim.
Yes. The guys on Army Navy South Tri. So the teammates, I started with them and then doing the swim analysis, and I started posting that on the blog,
Yeah.
and then it went on from there. Yeah.
Emphasis on blog B. Hindi pa vlog.
Vlog.
But yes.
That's how-
Yeah. Wala bang ano.
Para sa mga hindi marunong, it's a website that you read.
Yeah. Yung ako, before SwimJunkie.livejournal.com.
It's like reading a magazine.
Ano ba?
Blogspot.
It's like reading a magazine, you know, those things that are printed on paper.
Grabe, no? Wala na ngayon, kinoconsume na lahat eh.
May video na eh. Kaya nga tayo nandito eh.
Yeah. Pero, kamusta yung ano mo? Well, blog mo, is it still active? You post was, paminsan-minsan, post ka pa eh, no?
Yeah, because I think people have, well, even the way we absorb info has changed. Everybody's shorter formats,
Short form.
less attention spans, shorter attention spans. So, shorter form stuff.
How does that affected you pagdating sa pagturo sa shorter attention span ng mga students mo rin?
No naman.
Without naming
Bawal
your
naman
students.
telepono sa swim eh.
Kasi bagay, hindi naman sila nag-uusap-usap eh, di ba?
But what I noticed was on the blog, I would talk about swim errors, but it was very theoretical because I didn't do any videos really. The videos were for the swim analysis. Yun. So on the blog, it was really just talking about concepts,
Yeah.
right? And then a few still shots. But now that there's more use of video, then yeah, now you can. But there's more work involved now when you do the videos versus
yeah.
when I was just talking about concepts.
Si Auntie favorite mag-edit ng mga videos.
Hindi ko na favorite.
Yeah.
I just like directing. I don't like
Yeah.
editing.
Parang same time.
Same.
Ako before sa SBR, I don't like showing my face. Parang gusto ko behind the scenes. Pero ngayon, wala. You need to, no?
Yeah.
You need to adjust.
No,
the
not
context.
even. I don't show my face. It's just
Diba?
SwimJunkie.
Kala ko dati ito, parang mascot na lang. Hindi ko pala. ikaw pala
No,
to.
that's me. When
Oh.
pangit yung swim mo.
That's nice.
So tell us about the open water series. When did it
Yeah.
start? How did it get started?
Excited kami.
Okay.
2025, let's go. Okay.
How did it start? It started as an idea while I was swimming in South Africa. So I swam in South Africa in 2014.
Was that the crossing the strait
Yeah.
with Coach Jay?
Yes.
Was that the one?
Exactly.
The super cold one?
Yeah.
May
Yeah.
SwimJunkie na noon.
Wala pa, no. That's 2014. I crossed.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Nag-training pa kayo naka-wetsuit? Sa
May
Baguio.
No,
sharks,
we never
no?
used a wetsuit because the actual
Oh.
swim didn't have a wetsuit.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So no wetsuit. So we swam, and while I was swimming, it was 10, 13 degrees. No wetsuit, regular bathing suit and a cap. And then I said, we can do something like this, but in a warmer,
Yeah, yeah.
in a prettier place. It was beautiful there, but prettier here. And then the first swim we did was in Carmon. I talked to sila El Rey. They were like super, super gung-ho. And then we did our first swim in Carmon, 7K and 3.5K.
How many joined that first one?
115.
Right.
115.
And this year, how many joined?
Well, last year there were almost 300.
Oh,
But
100%.
that for that specific race. And then the next year we launched in Lobo. And then the year after that we launched in El Nido. And then 2 years later we launched in Camiguin. Yeah, so, yep.
What are the challenges to holding those events? Obviously, the safety factor.
Yeah. So, sorry, we don't work with, I like working with LGUs that are as enthusiastic as we are. So if we don't get like 110% support in terms, not in terms of, in terms of the people,
The manpower,
and, yeah,
logistics.
helping us with logistics, then we're go. Because we never change the standards of our safety. Like in Carmoan, the number of safety crew outnumbers the number of swimmers.
So we get Coast Guard to help.
Definitely,
Yeah, Coast
Coast Guard, we have
SEALs.
Navy,
Navy SEALs.
yeah, we have MDR, RMO,
Marines.
PDR, everybody's there. We're like fully staffed.
Do they join? Do some of them join off duty?
Rarely, because
Rarely.
they're all fielded.
Sabagay, they can do that on their own time.
Yeah,
naman eh.
yeah.
Have you experienced na, triathlon, everyone says, nasa downturn din yung triathlon. Mas bumaba rin ba participants mo sa game? Or yung sumasabay ka, yung pa-peak yung triathlon, dumadami rin sa'yo. Pero now that parang running naman uli yung nagre-resurge na parang mas naramdaman mo rin sa events mo.
Not really, but what I do notice is that the number of regulars keeps growing. So we have regulars who come back for all our races.
Sukit na.
Yeah, but that group keeps growing. And then in some of our races, we have like 60% first timers, which is Lobo in Batangas. So that's a good sign that you still have a huge number of first timers coming in. But so far, yeah, we're doing okay.
Boy, I wish I could swim. Kakailangan mo ng kayaker. Dadala mo.
Oo.
That's what I can do right now. I row.
Basta okay na ako ng mga tarpaulin. Kaya alam ko na kung gaano ka pala mag-work. Kasi napansin ni Betsy, natin.
Correct.
Yung LED,
Nag-wish na nga yung
LED
iPhone.
natin dito, pare.
Yung black screen natin.
Namukha yung LED natin eh. Di ba? Sabi niya, kulang pagkuha niya dito. Extend nyo ba yan? Hindi niya napansin na yun na pala talaga yun.
Alright, so, si Ish naman.
Oh,
Yeah.
So Ish, pansin namin, ganda ng relo ni Coach. Can you tell us about SUUNTO? What's up with them? For a while, they were under Time Depot.
Depot,
Time
yeah,
Depot,
yeah.
diba? And then, nag-change of hands, and then Dance also had Polar, and then, alam naman na lahat eh.
Everybody does know.
And now it's SUUNTO. So tell me, what's the plan? What's the plan with SUUNTO? I mean, it's a great brand. Matibay yan talaga.
Actually, yun nga, sabi mo, di ba, Coach, meron ka pang suta ng
Ayaw nga masira. Kaya
Ayaw.
hindi pa rin
Palitan eh.
ayaw masira.
I've had mine since 2019. Under
Wow.
Time Depot. Thank you. Thank you, Richmond. Buhay pa rin.
Yeah, well, the story goes kasi parang nung pandemic, medyo nag-stagnate yung SUUNTO a little bit. And then, eventually, na-pick up na ng Dance. So, ngayon, medyo, nag-start lang kami August, last year, 2024. At its heart kasi, SUUNTO is an outdoor brand talaga.
Ubus na daw stocks ah.
Basta nga.
Ubus na. Hanggang naman dinala nyo.
Na, marami rin eh. Marami kong stock kasi ito. It does,
50.
ano dun? Per model.
1,000. Total.
Total. Kasi may kasama rin siyang headsets, which is something new.
Parang yung
So, the watches lang, give or take like 300, di naman, mga 250, 300, mga like that.
50.
What model is the one for try? For motorsport?
Actually, ito yung pinaka-latest model. Ito yung
Kay Coach.
same sa amin.
Can you choose the wallpaper?
Yeah, actually, ito naka-Chinese New
Kaya nga,
Year.
napatingin ako eh.
Chinese New Year wallpaper ako.
Kaya rin kay Coach Vince.
Standard.
Standard.
Galing sa akin pa.
Hindi, ang ganda.
Tingnan mo yung wallpaper sa akin.
Galing.
Ang galing nga sa'yo, virtual.
Di ba? Oo.
Augmented reality sa'yo.
Wala. Meron yan.
So, ito yung
Kasi yun na nga,
namin.
yun na lang yung...
Ito na lang.
Oo, parang gusto ko ng ganyan ah.
Pag-uusapan ko ngayon with Boss Jordan.
Order na. Na-order na.
Ayun. So, Race S yung newest at the same time entry level.
Entry level pa lang yun? How much is it retail?
22,390.
Oh, that's not a lot, ah.
It's not a lot compared sa
30.
compared sa mga sa competitors talaga. Para sa akin, sobrang sulit na
Yes.
ang accurate ng GPS. Tapos may offline maps pa.
Is it really accurate, Coach?
Actually, the first time we're going to try it is in 2 weeks.
Oh, you haven't
In open water.
wow.
I haven't used it in open water.
Open water.
So, pag ano ka na open water mo, pag tindrack ka niya,
Pinaikot ka ng bataan.
diretso na lang gano'n.
Pinapunta ka ng corregidor.
Hindi gano'n ha.
Mali.
Oo, di ba?
Gonna use it.
But again, Coach, but
Nice, no?
Pero
It's like a car instrument panel.
yung mga videos ni Coach Betsy dito, 11 years, 12 years
Holy
ago.
shit.
Di ba?
Pero makakita rin yung kay Coach yung
Grabe.
ano gusto mong data makita. Kasi since ako naman, hindi ako
Sige, ano yung ordering ko?
Sige na. Hindi naman ako in terms of running. Bago lang rin ako. So, I
Gaganahan ako pag ganyan yung
Let's try.
wallpaper ko.
don't really look for
Si
all the
Si
data.
Chato?
Diba?
The one with the crooked leg. Yeah. That's Chan.
Oh, grabe.
Mm.
So, ano pala siya dito? Ilan taon pala siya? Kaka-birthday lang.
Binaro mo na ba yung sa akin?
Siya kita.
Oh,
Ano
no,
si
yours is still
Andy?
there.
Nalala ko nung nagpaano ako sa'yo, parang one shoulder was
Oh.
pulling too much. or
Yeah,
something.
wow.
My kick was non-existent.
Yeah. Pero Bets, gaano ka katagal sa swimming and multisport?
Multisport first year was 2009.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nalala ko when I
2009.
start, when si Coach Betsy coached me.
Yeah.
Doon ako natutong sumipa. Kasi when a triathlete, you kind of like, you don't think about kicking,
Yeah.
right? But then I realized if you want to increase your cadence, you really need to kick.
Mm-hmm.
So doon nabuhay yung hips eh.
Pero
Yeah.
totoo ba yung notion na hindi ka sisipa kasi para to save your legs for the bike and run?
Hindi yung sisipa, huwag mo manalo.
In your opinion,
In my opinion, the
Yeah.
kick holds you stable. You don't have to rely on it for propulsion, but it has to be constant and it's there for stability. so that it allows you to rotate properly.
But Michael Phelps kicks so fast.
Yeah, because he's sprinting, he's
All right,
swimming
okay,
shorter
okay.
distances than we do, but especially in open water, you need that stability. Otherwise,
So the kick in open water is not really to get you faster.
no.
It's just to get you level.
Yeah, to keep you level and stable. I mean, like swimming on an axis.
But even for the pros,
The pros are kicking hard all the
They
way.
are
all the way.
kicking hard.
Yeah.
So it's different for them.
Yeah. Yep.
Would you, sa swimming technique mo ba, would you call it something? Betsy...
Oh my God.
There are some different there are different swimming techniques, eh, diba? TI and
The right way.
What sets your technique apart?
My no.
Yeah.
I look at a lot of things like me. I have short arms. I'm not
Yeah.
going to demand myself to do like super long
Glides.
slides because it's physically impossible for me. My arms
So
are short.
you increase your
Yeah, that's
stroke rate.
interesting.
Yeah, if you compare me to another swimmer, I swim with a faster cadence because my arms are short. And I've learned to adjust that and make that work for me. Right? So, and then I look at a swimmer and I see what their, like abilities are and what's going to work for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like I
we're
just,
not teaching them the same cookie cutter.
foundational is the same. Foundation meaning on a horizontal, everybody has to be flat. No one's legs are low, no one's hips are down, no one's head is high, everyone's flat. That's the foundation. Then the other one is lateral. No one's swimming side to side, no one pulls outside, everybody swims in a nice streamline. Those are the foundationals. And then we tweak based on how
So do you
different-
like swims na walang splash or mas splash? Do
What?
you like entries na?
That doesn't
Or-
bother me. Because when
doesn't?
you get into the open water, sometimes
Exactly.
that doesn't work.
Mm.
The pretty stroke sometimes doesn't work when in choppy conditions, for
See?
example.
Just have to muscle it.
What I've been telling for the longest time. What are we saying? Parang kailangan helicopter na yung cadence.
Di naman.
No, naman.
Well,
It depends. It depends on the swim conditions. Like in the Paris Olympics,
yes.
they were swimming
In the same.
so much faster with the current one way.
Yeah.
And then they were they looked like they were windmilling because the current was pushing them so fast.
Yeah.
So their arms were like windmilling. And then on the way back, they were full head on
They had the current
Yeah.
against them.
And if you swam TI in that, you'd be dead, right? So, sorry.
Let's repeat mo yun, ha? Repeat mo yun, ha?
Why not splice?
If you're
So, tiniinan ba natin to? So, pag nakakita ka ng mga ganyan, ano mga... Ay, there, wala. High elbow na yun.
Si Coach yun yung sabi sa akin, what your elbow looks like above the water doesn't matter. Right?
Yeah, I used to
You just
say
need to
that.
get in the water already.
Yeah.
So, hindi ka proponent ng touch this with the thumb?
That's just a cue to help you complete
That's
your
when you're
stroke.
getting started. It's a
Yeah,
drill.
yeah. You're not meant to like actually do
Feeling
that.
ko this will be our longest episode. I have so many questions.
Go.
Na total, nandito na rin si Coach Bets, tatanungin ko na rin. So, parang, let's talk about your background first.
Wait, one before I forget. One drill that I liked from Coach what's that one? There's something balanced on my head.
The paddle.
The paddle?
Yeah.
That's so hard.
What do you do with the paddle? Nandito lang?
Yeah, you
It's
keep
on
it
your
there.
sword, and then you swim with it.
Saya nun, pare.
Paano nakadikit?
The
Pressure.
pressure, water pressure.
Ah, so you're pushing it with your head?
Yeah.
Yes,
Paano pag
yun.
nag-breathe ka?
Oh, there.
Gagalaw siya.
There.
Don't breathe.
You don't lose momentum. The minute you lose momentum, the paddle pops off. So you
Yeah,
have to find a
pare.
way to breathe.
Buti na lang, ilang laps lang yun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think minsan ginugulatay mo lang kami. What am I supposed to learn from this?
Try mo naman yung...
This is silly.
Oo. Try nyo ito yung drill pa pala si kickboard. Hawakan mo tapos naglalagay ka, di ba? No one would know anyway, di ba? Pero, yeah, so, 2009, you've been teaching na or swimmer ka na nun or triathlete ka na?
2009 triathlon.
Yeah.
And then I
What's your
started.
camp, sir, na?
Yeah, 2010. Yeah, I did 2010 in
The
Camp
first
Sur.
one, right?
Mm. Yeah.
Grabe, ilan tayo nun.
Well, that's
First na
great.
Camp Sur.
I had fun. That was so much fun.
Pangit pa mga tri-suit doon, pare.
Yeah.
Pangit ang pant. Puro saddle source.
Baggy.
Pero ano na yun, pero astig din before, di ba?
Yeah, yeah.
Pero yung sa
Rim
tricycle,
brakes pa nun. Alam nyo ba yun? Rim brake? Di nyo alam yun, no?
wala na.
Disc brake, alam na mga tao.
Yung tri-suit mo ba ngayon, may ganun.
No, I can't. I don't like it. It bugs me when I swim, so I still
Yeah.
wear the sleep vest.
Gusto ko si Betsy
Alam mo, when I was starting out, mga 2003,
I like it.
bilib na bilib ako lang sa Speedo, fast skin.
Oh.
You're like, wow, fast skin.
Oh.
It really worked. You ever try that?
If you are all the same pace and you're wearing fast skin, it works.
It does.
But if you're just hoping to get faster with it, you might as well not just work on other things.
Nalala ko nun, mga early try. Naka-fast skin si Patrick Hoso. Good Patrick.
Coach Pat.
Oh, grabe.
Oo. Iba hasta ni Coach Pat keyboard, di ba? Mga elite din eh, di ba? Pero do you use swimsuits? Swim skin?
No, I don't.
Yeah, ako din. For some reason, I find it uncomfortable.
Which one?
Yung mga speed suits and everything.
I love speed suit. All of the times that I had that, ramdam ko talaga yung bilis niya eh.
Yeah.
Lalo na wetsuit.
I have a swimmer who's
Struggle.
10 seconds faster per 100 meters. Because of
Yeah.
her.
Nung pwede pa.
Yeah.
10 seconds?
10 seconds faster than 100
I was like
meters.
10 seconds faster per lap and 2 minutes fast slower in
Oh.
transition.
Pero mabilis yun ako, 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's
Bilis
crazy.
nun.
It's crazy.
Yun ang mahirap sa swim eh. Parang you train, kasi parang yun yung naging weakness ko. Parang I never got so as Ironman. Hindi ko na-break yung 1 hour. Kahit na maski na, pero for I had a race na parang ginawa ko. Focus ako sa swim sobra. Kasi you swam that many hours
Yeah.
for super marginal
Yes, yes.
gains, di ba? Parang may tip ka ba doon, coach, ko nga, nag-plateau ka na?
Hmm.
Is there such a thing as parang mapapabilis mo pa ba yun by 10 minutes?
Oh.
If your race pace is already, let's say, para mas madali maintindihan ng iba for, let's say, sa half, di ba? The median is 40.
Mhm.
To be considered as medyo mabilis, di ba? Mapapagawa mo ba yun na 30 siya?
35. 30, yeah.
30, hindi. Impossible ba? Kasi
Um,
parang yung iba, I want to get faster, pero hindi na-realize ng iba, you can only get faster by so much. Diba? Is there a truth to that? Or
It's just that the intensity, you know, that how much you can improve decreases the faster you get. Yeah, so which is why the guys at the Olympics are killing themselves to get faster by half a second,
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Grabe yan. Eh, kasi
right?
Exactly.
100 meters.
Correct?
Oh,
So,
kasi,
That's one finger length.
yeah. So that's the same thing. That like anyone going from 3 minutes, I can easily get them to 2 minutes for 100 meters.
yeah.
Right? And then if you're starting from 2:30, it'll take, it's going to be harder.
Mm.
But you can still get to 2 minutes, right? But then once you hit the 140s,
Mm.
you got to put in more work. You can't get away with 3 swims a week. You have to swim 4 to 5 times a week before you can bump up to 130, the 140 to 130.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that apply sa try? Parang, ano yun? Parang yung exits pressure lang.
Yeah.
That's what
So
happens.
even if your time isn't much faster than before, you feel more fresh. You feel better when you get into the bike. Yeah.
I think yun ang nangyari sa akin. Parang, yung time ko, yun na talaga ang bagal. Hindi ko naman pabilis pa. Paddle na ako ng paddle. Hindi na ako lumalangoy ng...
Baka naman you
No
gave up.
comments.
Hindi na ako
Baka
sumisipa.
naman you gave up too easily.
Paddle na ako pa. Nakatali
Pero mo
na,
si Ines.
nakatali na yung
Bagal
paddle.
naman si Ines dati eh. Ngayon, ang tulin niya.
Oo, grabe.
Diba?
Sa bagay. Pero hindi, si Ines...
Hard work. Mo si Chan. Diba?
Ikaw, coach, what's your fastest 100?
I'm not a
you're-
sprinter. I'm not a sprinter. My sister is a sprinter. And then if you look at us, our body types are very different.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. We're sisters, but she looks super different. So she's longer, taller, and then I last I'm more endurance.
Mas may advantage ba yung height sa swimming?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, longer vessel.
Longer.
There mo, speedboat
bigger
versus
paddle,
bangka.
Bigger
Oh.
pa,
Yeah.
bigger
You have a
paddle.
longer
Yeah.
vessel, so it's more hydrodynamic.
Yeah.
So sa Pinoys, medyo disadvantage talaga tayo.
Yeah.
Kailangan pa
Which is
mo
why we should be in open water. Sorry.
We have better chances there.
Yeah, we do.
So, balik muna tayo kay Ish.
Sige, umiinit na ako kay Betsy. Ito na yung topic na gusto ko eh.
So, tell me, what's any swimming specific features for the SUUNTO race?
Yeah, kanina tinanong ko si Coach Betsy was asking like kung paano gamitin yung functions. So, di niya alam na you can add or like remove certain functions from your watch using your app lang.
Like Facebook, may Facebook.
No? So, parang yung swim timer, nandun lahat ng kailangan mo.
So may app na swim timer.
May countdown
May
timer.
function
Parang
sa
what do you call
na-
it?
What's the difference?
Send off.
What's the difference
Yeah.
of those settings na swim specific compared to other watches?
Actually, hindi ko, number one, hindi ko masagot yun kasi di naman kayo.
Kailangan sumali ka sa race ko muna. No? Kailangan sumali siya muna para maano niya. Okay, continue.
Can you, is it okay to press the buttons underwater?
Naka, ano siya, actually naka-lock yung screen, pero yung buttons lang yung napipress talaga. Pag in activity mode.
So it's
Ayun.
safe to press it
It's
underwater.
safe
May
to press.
gasket siya.
Na ano rin siya. Parang, pero nasa set mo rin kung anong, what the buttons does. Depende sa ano. Sa ginagawa mo. So like, may mga, pwede mong ano sa media controllers, stuff like that. Yun.
Can it measure parang na-measure ba cadence left and right?
Yeah,
Ng swim?
left. Swell.
Okay,
It
yes.
has the swell. Swim golf score. I mean, my
Hey!
old one has it.
I'm just curious. Pero meron pa lang ganun. Kasi parang to keep myself entertained. Kung ano ng games inaano kayo. Kung yung sets mo, di ba?
Yeah.
10 by 400. Shit.
Hindi, alam mo yung pinaka-useful sa akin was the send-off. The time interval.
Yes.
Like, say you're doing 100s, you set it at 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Para pipiliin ka kasi, okay, let's go. Okay, kahit mag-isa ka lang, okay lang.
Yeah.
And it
Sorry, 2 minutes, bagal ako.
No.
Okay, coach, 130.
What's the longest set na you give your students ba? Na gawin? Natuloy-tuloy.
4, 5, 6.
I'm sure that's broken down. Hindi, na broken down naman. Na broken down. 10 by...
No, dati, for
500.
warm pagdating ko, I think kasi late ako eh. Warm up ko 2,000
Straight?
You're like, what?
Now that we have a 15K race,
Oh, yeah.
we've done some crazy sets already.
So most of your participants, you coach also?
Not most, I mean, because I don't coach anywhere outside of the South, right? So I wouldn't
So
say most.
they have to come to you, ba?
Yeah,
Kaya nandiyan ka na rin, Andy, pasali kung ma-underrate ko natin. Good. Yeah. So, ganito talaga tayo, Bets. May tumatayo, may mamaya. Buti nga, hindi na natin ginawin kumakain. So, ganyan talaga sa Nameless podcast. Masyadong formal na may couch dyan, may upuan dito. So,
Dapat may thought bubble si Coach Betsy. Ba ako dito?
Oh my God, this is not how I imagined.
Cringe.
First podcast mo ba to or second, third?
Uh-huh.
Have you appeared in a podcast before?
Yes,
Saan?
yeah. It was with another, I mean, it's not one of the SBR ones or in the
Yeah.
tri community, it's different.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Pero panoorin yun. Saan yan? Sa swim specific?
Yes. I think it was just about sports in general,
Oo.
and I talked about swimming.
So, start tayo doon. So, you mentioned, Bets, na disadvantage talaga yung swimming, diba? That's why we should venture in open water races. How confident are you now are you confident that we can actually perform in open water? We can get golds there?
I'm very confident. It's just that we have to
Really?
respect the distance.
Yeah.
So, wait, how long do we have, Chilla?
We have 2 hours. I cleared my phone.
No, we just have to respect the distance because if you want to train someone to win in a 10K,
Yeah.
it's not going to happen in a year.
Pero, sorry to cut you. Pero, before we go on kasi, pero for context, is there an Olympics ba for open water swimming? And ano yung major events na parang globally na open water specific?
There is an open water 10K marathon in the Olympics.
So it is a sport
It
in
is.
the
It is
Olympics.
in the Olympics. Yeah.
Oh,
Ever since Beijing. Beijing was the first 10K marathon swim at the Olympics.
wow. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Got goosebumps.
And then we have, of course,
Grabe.
SEA Games.
Mhm.
And then we have Asian Championships under the World Aquatics. Not just Asian, but
Yeah.
World Aquatics, World Championships. Open
So,
water.
so Olympics is the ITU.
Mhm.
Paano, hindi siya ITU. Who governs it?
Oh, the Olympics?
Na open water. Under ba siya ng ITU, International
Oh,
Triathlon?
No. World Aquatics.
World
It's,
Aquatics siguro, no?
yeah.
Tapos, ano yung mga sinabi mong sa SEA Games and then what differentiates it from the Olympics? Mga ganun.
Well, it's like the SEA Games that Tri joins. It's,
Yeah. Parang Southeast Asia.
Yes, yeah, Southeast Asian.
Oo.
There is a 10K marathon, depending on which country hosts.
Yeah.
We had one in 2019 in Subic.
Did we win?
No, but the two swimmers we had did really well considering they were only told 50 days before.
Was that yung mga sumasali sa events mo? Trivia yung mga, some players, I play underwater hockey, di ba? Yung mga ibang players na nananalo sa'yo, they play underwater hockey now.
Oh, Yeah.
Sino ba yung mga champions mga 10K before? Sila Jukes? So, Jukes Keaton.
sorry,
Sino mga nag-champion before sa 10K? Did you remember?
not all of them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. We can ano. Pero trivia, yung mga iba, I think defending
Really?
champion yata eh. He joined last year.
Okay.
He didn't win. Pero he was the champion the previous year.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
I forgot the name. So, pa-flashback ko na lang after ko ma-research. So, parang, what made you say na parang we have something to, kumbaga may ibubuga tayo sa open water swimming?
What
What made you say that?
do we have a chance
Yeah. To win, ah.
to win? Well, first,
Not to perform.
yeah, we can perform. But to win, for example, in 2017, there was a 13-year-old who joined SwimJunkie Challenge Caramoan. 13 years old from Hong Kong, and he came in third. Okay? Third in Caramoan. And then he turned 18. 5 years later, he was representing Hong Kong in the Tokyo Olympics. Okay, so he was so which means, of course, naturally, he would probably win the SEA Games at the very least, right? Or be up in the podium in the SEA Games open water marathon. The first placer on that year when he was third was Jesse Lacuna,
Yeah.
right? If Jesse, for example, had pursued open water swimming, the progression might have been very similar. Jesse could have probably qualified for the Olympics with open water. It didn't have to be Jesse, but just the fact that we had someone who was 13 eventually become world class in open water. He's Asian, he's from Hong Kong. There's nothing really that totally different from us. It's not like he was 6 foot and whatever, right?
Pero
He was just-
hindi ba factor training facilities dun?
That's a nice thing about open water
Yeah.
is, the only part where we probably don't match up is strength and conditioning.
Really?
Yeah.
Because iba yung gym nila dun.
No,
Yung
no,
training
really.
mindset,
Yeah, training mindset, or even the program being
the
swim
regimen.
specific.
is different.
Yeah.
The coaches are more
Or
knowledgeable.
really
Sport
resources. I mean, we could barely take care of ourselves, making sure we got open water exposure.
How many open water swimmers do we have right now? Meron din ba siyang NTP, National Training Pool?
Sorry, it's very different now. It's different. We
Yeah.
used to.
We used to, okay.
Yeah, yes, we would have tryouts, and then we had, when I was the coach for the national program for open water, we would have a tryout and then develop these guys and work with them for a year, yeah, or more.
What year was that?
20, the very first time I was asked to help was 2019 for the SEA Games, but there we had 50 days before the competition. So really it was just the start. And then pandemic, and then 2022. That's when I started. And then there was a change in leadership of the
Mhm.
National Sports Association. Not even leadership. The National Sports Association was completely changed.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Subgroup?
No, not a subgroup. They just formed a new association.
Oh.
And so the new association took over aquatics.
They're the one who's recognized with aquatics.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And their approach is different. Their approach now is they have a tryout, and it's for a specific race.
Hmm.
Then when that race is over, they'll have
Okay.
another tryout. Unfortunately, if you do that for open water swimming, no one is at 10K ready in 2 or 3 months before a race. It's impossible. It's impossible. You need a much longer ramp
It's
up.
like the equivalent of a marathon.
Yeah, you can't be ready to run
6
42K in 2
More?
months. It's ridiculous. Sorry, it's ridiculous.
Can you no edit pala to.
Yeah, sorry,
We
yeah.
do not bleep anything.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Pero yung sa, can you cherry pick para 10K swimmers sa mga swim team? Ito magaling to sa 10K. Di ba para sobrang iba yung effort level ng 10K kumpara sa, sa swimmer lang? How do you train for it? Parang ganun. Kung gusto ko, I want to be a 10K swimmer. I'm a swimmer.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
swimming since I was a kid. How do I become a 10K so I can join the
Yeah.
national team?
Start small. Start like the way we do in triathlon. Start with the 1.5s, 2.5, and then progress into the 5K and 10K. But you need exposure,
Yeah.
right? So you can't just be training in a pool 8,000 meters, 10,000 meters a day without actually swimming in the open water.
That's interesting.
No, you can't.
So, hindi lang siya full-time.
No. Well, definitely that's where you,
Get the endurance.
yeah. Well, endurance and the capacity to hold this high pace, this strong pace for muscular endurance.
Coach, for those long open water swims, how do they get a drink?
In the elite races, there's a pontoon, and then they have you. It's on a pole.
Is it always beside you, or you have to like work towards?
So if this was the course, can I hold that? It's just there,
So
and you
it's
have
like
to
an aid
swim
station.
to
You
it.
have to swim to the aid
You have to
station.
swim to the aid station. Yeah.
Yeah, because dehydration is very dangerous there. Like, people have died in
Yep,
open water swims.
Yep. Yep.
They think you don't get dehydrated, but
No.
yeah, you get dehydrated
I
water.
do. Yeah.
So, would you say parang open water naging calling mo na ba siya to grow it in the Philippines?
Yes.
And she does it in some of the best places to swim.
I think you have
Like,
the...
what are your sites this year again?
We have
Yeah.
Camiguin. Then we have
Wait. So, start tayo. Mga races mo this year is... First one is Camiguin,
yes,
When is that?
SwimJunkie Challenge Camiguin. May 4.
May 4.
Yeah.
Alright. Next. And then-
SwimJunkie Challenge VIP Lobo. That's in Batangas. May 18. Really close because we have a very
Damn.
small window. Very small window.
Okay.
As an organizer, I'm afraid of bad weather.
Yeah. Okay. And
And
then...
October, we have SwimJunkie Challenge Carmoan.
Then, it used to be spread apart, yung May mo.
Well, we had April, May, and then, but this year, because of
Elections.
elections, yeah. May.
So, ano yun? Do you offer bundle packages?
Yeah, we have, well, right now it was 9+1, but now it's 10+1 because the 9+1 period is over.
Oh.
10+1 is over.
So, to register, visit sila SwimJunkie website.
Yeah, we have the easy way to remember it is the link is bit.ly
Yeah.
/SwimJunkie Challenge Camiguin 2025.
So that directs you to the Reg portal.
Yes. Or SwimJunkie Challenge, VIP Labo 2025.
Alright. Pero,
Yeah.
Coach, let's talk about the other races that you organized. Ano ka pa di ba? From your big ones last year, you did the smaller swim masters. What's that about? So, totally mo po ba yan? Din?
Are you talking about the Masters?
Yeah,
Or
I think you did some smaller ones, right?
we
Last year.
we had SwimJunkie Masters, which was pool based. Master swims for the pool, which I love, but in a business sense, it's really hard because
Really?
Yes.
It's expensive to run
it is expensive to
because of the
run.
rent.
Yeah,
Oh.
everything.
Everything's-
The number of officials you have, the timing.
Oh, yeah.
What
Because it's
timing
sanctioned.
do you use? Diba?
Yep. And then the venue, of course, would be expensive. And then it takes a while for this to build momentum. So you have a lot of old swimmers who, not old age-wise, but like you're trying to bring them out of retirement. And they're like hesitant. They
Not
will
that
watch
easy,
and
ah.
wait. No.
Kasi sa event ko rin yan parang I open it for beginners and then yung mga nagka-comeback. Yun. Pero yung iba kasi, hirap para pagka in your mind, nag-semi-retire ka na. Or fully, tapos biglang ma-ano yung module mo. Diba? Unless it's really, okay salihan to.
It's different, I think, for the swimmers because a lot of them, it's different for triathletes. Come back. But swimmers, they remember what they used to look like in bathing suits or in their trunks.
Well,
And so the hesitation is it's different.
Kaya, best aminin ko, my sadness when you gave me the XL shirt. Pero for comparison, ano shirt mo? Ano shirt size yung binigay sa'yo ni Betsy?
Large.
Bakit large na ako XL? And then, baka naman sa syempre, hindi flattering. Di ba? Yun lang. Hindi, pero yun, tama. So, iba kasi swimmers, no? Yung mindset nila.
Yes, yeah.
Grabe, no?
They're hard on themselves, actually. They want to show up to the master swim super ready. So a lot of them kept saying, we're not going to be ready in time.
Ay, yung common reaction. So, hindi sa kanila, hindi pasok sa idea nila yung swimming for fun. And clocking 3 times.
They want to have fun, but secretly they just want to win too. That's the whole masters thing. It's still
Swimmers ba
different.
pinaka-competitive sa swimmer, cyclist, runner?
But yeah, I mean, cyclists are very competitive.
Yeah, competitive din no?
cyclists.
Runners, competitive din. Pero iba kasi mindset na swimming So
Yeah,
parang
we don't have fun
very
swims.
focused.
You have fun runs.
You don't have fun when you're swimming. You're
but you don't
working.
have fun swims.
it's always hard, huh?
Because
Yeah.
you're just
Yeah,
looking at the
that's
line. You're just looking at the
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
Wala bang relaxing swim?
Open water swimming is fun.
Basta bakasyon ka siguro.
Di ba? Kasi parang minsan nga, cool down mo. Ano ba to? 400? Easy na 400 na.
8 laps pa rin.
Pero hassle naman kasi tagal, di ba?
Still 8 laps.
Tapos lalo na kung yung pool, 50 meters.
Yeah.
Eh, nilala ko 25.
Tapos in a way, ngayon gusto ko na yung 25. Kasi may kick-off sa Manila. Nandun na
Hindi ganun ka.
50 meters na rin yun, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero before, sobrang hirap magbilang sa 25. Lalo na if you're so used to 50 meter.
Yeah.
Biruin mo, isang ganun mo lang, go. Basta. Tapos magiging 4. Di ba?
Yep.
Pero tips ko sa mga, yung question ko before, yung naglo-long sets, paano nila yung breakdown in their mind? May tips ka bang binibigay? Set mo for hundreds by tens.
I try not to ask them to come up with mind games to distract themselves
Really?
because it's mental. If you're doing a 400, maybe you're swimming a 5K. Your race is 5K.
Yeah.
So you have to get comfortable with being in your head for that long.
Kaya pala, gets ko na ba't ganito talaga.
Alam mo, when I was-
Parang magsalita,
When I
hindi
was,
siya.
when I was joining her
Oh,
Tinetesting ko lang
sessions,
si Bess, coach, kaya kailangan ko na si coach, para feel ko na talaga.
when I was joining her sessions, I didn't want to ask the total anymore. I just, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
10 by 100, okay. What's next? 20 by 100, okay. You just focus on that.
I was
Yeah.
expecting Betsy to say na
Para
para.
reward na lang yun. Okay, we're done. We are? Oh,
Yeah,
it's great.
yeah.
I was expecting Betsy to say na, oh, i-break down mo yung pagdating mo doon, may i-adjust kang gano'n para mo-break.
And then,
No.
Pero, ang hirap kasi eh. Ako ginagawa ko before, left side, right side, tapos bilateral na breathing.
kaya hindi ko bumibilis.
Yan ang difference, ang galing ng difference na ako, no?
Wala kang variation.
Oo.
Kumbaga nag-plateau ka na. Kasi doon ka lang komportable.
Sa totoo lang.
Diba? You have to push yourself. Kaya kailangan mo sumali sa mga session ni Coach.
Hindi you do swim sessions pala. Pagka kumari gusto nilang magpa-coach sa'yo. Meron ka, they have regular master or regular swim squads.
Yeah, we swim at Village Sports Club. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6 a.m. Yeah.
Tapos they can just
6
hop
a.m.
in.
So early.
Yeah, just let us know ahead, because just in case we're somewhere else. I mean, and then we start doing our Sunday sessions in Vermosa when the big races are near.
Sunday sessions.
Yeah, we swim in the morning on Sunday in Vermosa,
How,
so registrants can join us, and it's free on Sunday.
how much
Really?
are the sessions in Village Sports Club?
Hmm?
How much are the sessions in Village?
You pay at reception $6.50 a session.
Plus your fee.
Everything is there.
Everything is there now. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And then you just bill them.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, you just pay at reception, and then reception will take care
And
of
then
it.
you get your share.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
So I can actually still swim in the sports club. I'll just
Go.
join your,
Yeah, you can.
without a program, then you'll just give it on that day.
There is a program. There's always
There's a program.
So sasabay, you'll
Yeah.
do that. For that day, this is the program.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lucky you.
Gago pa naman kung di mo susundin, di ba?
Oh, lucky you.
Ano dyan, di ba?
Ito yung workout natin for today. Di ba? So, tara po na sa last na sa NSA stuff natin. So, moving forward, kasi I think pag open water, it's not, hindi ko nasa na may tunnel vision. I think ikaw ang pinaka-naiisip ko pag when you think of open water, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah, di ba? So parang, in my mind, what's your plan? Parang may long-term vision ka ba for open water in the Philippines? Do you plan to eventually hit federation, something? Or feeder ka ng mga magsasali sa kanila?
Well, there's already a National Sports Association that's running aquatics, and open water swimming is under the umbrella of aquatics. There are times when I feel like open water is a second-class citizen compared to swimming, which is the main focus of the aquatics association. So I'm no longer part of the national program. Just because I'm just a little frustrated, and we don't see eye to eye with the way it's managed. But in the meantime, I just continue to do these races and encourage any open waters, any long distance swimmer who's interested in open water at the national level. You need a lot of open water swim exposure, so you come to our races because.
Parang, would you say ba open water is one of the easiest pathways to the national team?
It's a hard thing to do to prepare for a 10K marathon swim, but
Pero do you have a do you have a deep roster to start with?
no, because no one is training properly for 10K.
Exactly.
Right?
Hence my question.
Yeah, no, they're not preparing properly. The very last one was the Asian Open Water Championships, and the tryouts, for example, were in June, and they were not told that they would be joining an event until September, and the race was in October. So they had like a few weeks to get ready. But anyway, it's stuff like that where I feel like there is disrespect for the 10K distance and what it takes to be ready for it.
Do you train for other distance or is it really 10K? 10K lang talaga, no?
That's the marathon, yeah.
It's like a 5-hour swim.
The
there-
juniors do a 5K. Junior swimmers, 18 and under.
Do you call that the half?
Yeah,
Half
yeah, yeah.
marathon?
No, just the 5K.
And then, okay. So the Olympic is the 10.
Mm.
Then the half.
The
5K.
5K only shows up in, I think, the Asian and Southeast Asian.
Ang galing, no? Interesting. So parang na-curious na rin ako sa open water na yan. Pero, so any tips you would like to, how can they join you? Mukhang hindi ka naman ganun ka-strict on my assumption. Pero, Coach Pes, mukhang hindi ako hindi tayo bagay na, kasi masabihin ko, ay, haba naman natin, yung breakdown ko. Nakita ko naman, hala! Kaya pa na, whenever I see your logo, may
Yeah, you know what it is.
Parang naman yung video. Baka gawin natin thumbnail, naka-superimpose ka, gano'n. Well, magkano ka nakatagal nagpaano kay Coach Pes? Gano'n.
Pero then,
Yeah,
when I was
right?
seriously
Mm.
competing.
Mm-mm-mm.
And even 2022, yung kay Swim for Lenny, doon, sumali ako for a
Oh,
while.
yeah, that's great.
Because I did, what was the goal? Like 15,000? 10,000?
7 and 15, because those were their numbers.
Yeah, I went for the 15.
17, yeah.
I was so proud of myself because I did 15 in a week or something like
Yeah,
that.
yes.
And as soon as I just posted it in 5 minutes because nag-post si Levy, he beat me by 2,000. Damn it! My humble brag was over. That was good.
That was
a good one.
But do you still join races?
I haven't been. I really want to. I
Yeah.
haven't been. Yeah.
Hindi naman inisip ng students mo, you have to perform.
Bigla.
Naging topic namin yan.
That I swim all of the courses before a race.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in terms of capacity to swim, it's still there,
Oh.
but I'm not racing.
So
Yeah.
parang
I wish I could.
you
I
don't
want
lose it. Parang if once a swimmer, always a swimmer.
Yeah, like when I give workouts, certain workouts, I do all of the sets with the swimmers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaya nasabi ko yun, kilala mo si Ferdy, katabi. Meron din yan, swimmer yan before. Nagka-train kami, hindi ko matalo-talo. For some reason ba, pick ko na rin. Ang layo talaga, no? Kaya yung kid ko rin kasi, gusto ko mag-swim. Kasi I think, ang laking advantage. No? Lalo na if you want to get into triathlon, ang laking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
pag swimmer ka, easily, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero pagka walang swimmer, pag hindi ka swimmer, may iwan ka na agad sa first pack pa lang. Di ba?
Alright, so we need to wrap it up. So, Ish.
Oo, pagpahingi mo natin kung Betsy, umiinit eh.
Kanina ko ba tinabas na yung relo mo eh?
Umiinit.
So tell me, why should a triathlete consider a SUUNTO?
Yeah.
Number one, durability eh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, siyempre nga, back to what I said kanina, outdoor brand
Yung
siya.
camera mo sa akin.
Outdoor brand siya. So, talagang built to last. Durable siya. Tas, it's not something that's gonna break the bank naman talaga. Especially yung
Magkano siya?
yung entry namin right now is 22,390 SRP.
22, 3.
90 SRP.
Probably a little depth, but I won't break it.
Yeah.
Entry yan, entry.
Hindi, malapad tapos na.
And then how far up does it go? Levels and everything.
Ito kasi, in terms of battery life ba?
No, yung price.
Yung price? Oh shit, all the way up to like 38. Yun yung ano namin for mga ultramarathon na namin yun.
Dapat may sample tayo dito para namamagay sa camera, di ba?
Dapat, hindi ko...
May unboxing.
Oo, pati sukat natin.
So, yun. So, I mean, yan, yung entry has all the bells and whistles, yung may multi-sport, tapos, may
Does it have other colors? Is that a standard strap?
There's
Okay,
another
Betsy.
one.
22mm strap yun. Replaceable siya.
Oh, you replaced the strap?
No, I got this
Hindi, ganyan yun. Power orange.
power orange.
And where can they buy it?
Meron kaming 3
So smooth,
available
no?
right now
How
na
smooth
physical
Yeah.
locations, which is Dance Mega Mall, Dance Makati sa Chinaroses,
No,
tsaka
no.
Dance SM
Yeah.
For online naman, available siya sa Dance PH.
Okay.
Or you can also press the.
So you should check out SUUNTO. They have really good, patawag dyan. It's not just a watch. It's a
Multi-sport.
multi-sport watch.
Yeah.
If Of course, it can link to your phone, no? Can I read my Viber there?
Yeah, actually.
I can, di ba? Kasi even
Oh, may
my
Viber
earlier,
to? Galing,
we made
galing,
the
ah.
T9 we raised.
Notification?
Oh yeah, the core.
I can read my messages in the Viber.
Mm.
Kaya hirap pag-training na walang distraction.
Tapos this syncs easily in Samsung and
Yeah. Ano siya?
iOS, Android.
Pero
phones.
wala siyang, di ba, like some sports watches, kailangan,
May app siya.
hindi, kailangan sa computer.
Yeah.
Ito,
So, wala, diretso.
talagang fully,
The moment you turn on the app,
Oo.
link.
fully integrated siya sa mobile talaga. Wala siyang wala kang connect sa computer.
Kaya nga, nakakalimutan ko pala yung disconnect yung Strava ko eh. Kasi the moment kanyari, testing ko pa lang, parang 100 meters lang, record niya.
Popost sa
Parang
Strava.
Strava, parang, hindi seryoso.
Parang start.
Mm.
Ito, press the button.
Oh, wala nang hubaran niya, pare.
Oh, ganda ah. Galing.
Congrats.
This is how I got my... So, apparently si H hindi nanonood to.
Hindi mo na ride mo pa, okay na yun.
Oo. Umahal naman ng gram.
Mahal ng gram na yan.
Dito, pasalamat tayo.
Parang ito na relo.
Nag-commute siya all the way from Quezon City.
Dedication.
Ano talaga, dedication to show. Pero lalabas ka naman sa first podcast namin for 2025.
Yeah.
Di ba? So, hindi ka nanonood. Ganito na tayo. May charger ka ba dyan para uwi ko na?
Palalamog ko na lang.
Hindi, mamaya wala na yung ano natin. Wala na ibang brands na mag-guest sa atin. Pare. So ito, maliwanag. Sabi ko na. Then, gusto ko lang makita yung multisport kung madali ba yung transition niya from swim.
Actually, hindi ko pa na-try yung multisport. Although meron kaming mga multisport athletes.
Gawa na lang natin ang feature yan sa ibang ano.
Ganda, sobrang responsible ng touchscreen niya.
Alam mo, parang bored na ako dun sa homily. Ginano ko yun ako eh.
Kaya, hindi na lang nakikita eh.
Nakatago telepono pero yung telepono.
Kailangan may house up ano eh.
Amen. Okay. Sama ako, no?
End na natin to. Isang oras ba ito? Longest podcast natin. I think kaya ko kay Coach Betsy mga 2 hours.
Tama naman, lamig na yung pizza natin.
Oo nga pala. Hindi, so, parting shot, Coach. Kung meron dyan gusto mag-start ng open water swim, 3 tips. Sa mga first na, may events ako, nasa pool sila eh, di ba?
Yeah.
So, tips sa mga participant na mga nagsisimula pala, graduate ng SBR Tri-Series. By the way, sorry, open na yung registration. So, ako man, try man. Sorry na rin yung transition. So, after that, syempre kay Coach Betsy, kasi may ibang races din, salihan natin lahat yan, di ba? So, Coach,
Promise.
syempre, by the way,
Ano naman?
trivia, hindi pa ako nakakasali kay Coach Betsy. Kasi, nabibitin ako sa distances mo eh.
Oh, ganun.
So, nag-open ka ng 10.
10K swim hindi run hindi
Gusto ko kasi 10 pa lang yun. Gusto ko 11. Gusto ko alam. So, hindi ko alam yun. Anyway, Coach, so, tips dyan para sa mga magka-transition na ito open water swims or triathlons. Top 3.
Top 3.
Gawin natin ano to. Regular. Top 3.
Top 3, okay.
Be nice para...
I know. I know.
Okay.
Top 3. So if you're already doing the SBR races, that means you have endurance, right?
Oh, okay.
Right? So you can join an open water clinic for exposure to the water and for a nice, friendly exposure to the open water. Any open water clinic, but we have open water clinics. They're all in Anilao. After the open water clinic, you can join what we call training swims. It's always nice to do a training swim with people you don't know. But the
May mga
training
naging
swim...
couples ba dahil dyan? Or...
No, we have a lot of couples who join, but anyway. The training swims are smaller organized swims, like the ones we do in Anilao. 1.5, 2.5, 3.5.
Isn't Anilao rocky?
Yes, it is.
Pero, daming corals.
Yeah.
Saan sa Anilao pala yun? How do they join that?
They can go to our page, the SwimJunkie page on Facebook, like the Just Add Water Triathlon swim blog, or on Instagram, SwimJunkie.ph, and the links are there.
Last tip?
Yeah, and the last one is join the SwimJunkie challenge. Sorry.
I think yun yung sampling mo talaga. Alam mo talaga, pag marketing din yung marketing head din. Siyempre, yun ang pinaka-last na,
Yeah.
ano mo, di ba? On that note, siyempre, gusto ko talaga, I don't think naman may iba pa eh. I mean, there are other ones, pero you are let's admit it.
Huwag ka ngayon, may magtatampo sa atin ako.
Well, hindi, kami, I mean, we organized also, kami nila Bing. We organized the
Oh, yes,
Open
sir.
Water Challenge. And I don't think kasi, I think every race can complement each other naman. I don't believe in, market's too small.
Yeah, and we can't cover
And-
all weekends, so.
Diba? So yeah, the recap, May, you have 2. So,
Yes.
grabe ko siya. I wish you good luck.
Thank
A
you.
week apart or 2 weeks,
weeks apart.
Damn!
We've done it. We've done it before.
That's gonna be toxic.
Yeah, we've done that before.
Pero I've done it a week apart.
Oh, yeah.
Okay na yun.
Ayan.
Kaya yan, pero I'm sure naman maraming sasali dyan. And then the last one, your last one is,
Karamoan. It's in October.
that's the
That's
A
the-
race of everyone, no?
Yeah, that's
I've been
the.
wanting to join that. Baka pagka nag-agree si coach na sasali kami. Para sasali mo tayo Karamoan.
Oh,
Dante yan! Yes!
Order na ako ng fast skin.
Oo.
Pero pag ganun,
Meron pa na kami.
Okay.
size XL.
Makakabook na ako sa mga cottages.
I'm so excited.
So, nakikita ko na sa picture. Ano ka na resort ko yun?
Gota.
Nakikita ko yun eh. Anyway, Ish, any, so gusto mong bumili na SUUNTO and everything. If you want to check it out.
If you wanna check it out, may display kami sa stores namin sa Dance Makati, Dance Mega Mall, Dance Asamora. Tapos for online naman, meron kami sa Dance page.
There you go.
Grabe, and that's it. Meron pa ba?
Wala na.
I think there's isang oras siguro tayo ngayon, no?
Okay.
And on that note, honestly, di pa kami kumakain. Dahil, pare, let's close this na. Alright, on that note, this is our first episode for 2025, episode number 10. We are officially back.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Abangan ang sunod.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you, Coach
Good night.
Betsy. Thank you, Ish. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.